This is gonna be a video about my favorite DLCs in games, so downloadable content like for games, extra content, extra questing, etc. And downloadable content that really makes for a lot more extra fun in the game and more replayability. First one now is gonna be a big one here, Witcher 3. So the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, known for its exploration, tons of questing, lots of questing. But like with the DLCs, the two new, the two DLCs which came a months after, it allows for even more. So you go to, you get to go to, I believe there's one DLC. You get to go to this new open world, right? It's like Witcher 3 DLCs. There's, you know, there's Blood and Wine, and then there's a Heart of Stone, right? And both, each DLC differs, in the storyline. Each DLC will have its own storyline, and they kind of differs in the questing, and the enemies are I don't know, medieval France, medieval Spain, and then there's another one about, one is about vampires, and the other one is about like these extra sorcerers. So with Witcher 3 DLCs, right? They allow for more. There's a lot more questing, more side questing, more main questing, more animals, or enemy, a variety I get to see, and yeah, and as well more opportunities to increase your XP, and you have to be a very I believe it's a Heart of Stone or whatever. You have to have a very high XP in order to fight the enemies, right? Because they're going to be very high XP, very high level that compared to you. But yeah, just the two DLCs in Witcher 3 were very well done, and as well the DLCs, they have given you more armor sets, more sword sets, right? And more, there's gonna be extra lore in the world, and yeah, Witcher 3, a DLC is very good. Right beside Just Cause 3 DLC, the Just Cause 3 DLC is giving you a lot, like like a lot of DLCs, right? For one, you get the in the game, you get the lightning gun, so the ability to control lightning. They're kind of setting it up for Just Cause 4, right? And then you get this mech. The mech is very overpowered. The mech DLC is like one of the most, some of the most fun like I have in a game. I've had in the game, but it's very fun. The mech has telekinesis, blasters, right? A cannon, and yeah, this is super overpowered and is extremely durable. And as well, you have thing like the cluster, a grenade, a launcher. You have plus as well there is the wingsuit jet, which makes you move even faster. So the game is heavily predicated like on grappling, like to traverse around the world. But with the wingsuit jet, it makes you move even faster. So you literally like a like a man jet, literally. But with that DLC, it makes the game, makes movement even and traveling even smoother, quicker, faster, etc. There's extra rocket launchers, tons of new vehicles you can drive in, and yeah, there's new storylines as well. And this offers a lot of replayability. But the Just Cause 3 DLCs was very well done, very good. I read above it is Infamous Second Son. So Infamous Second Son had DLCs in it where had a one DLC, which is Infamous First Light, which is a game that came after. But it's like this game is like some sort of expansion to the Second Son. So in the original game you played as Adelson Rowe, but in the DLC you play as Fetch. So Fetch, right, your conduit, so you can drain elemental powers, right? So yeah, Delsin has the ability to drain multiple elemental powers, but Fitch, she has the ability to drain a luminescence, neon, etc. Right, and she moves faster. She moves relatively faster and than the base character, and there's a lot more powers you get, more questing, etc. There's so much like in the game that you can, and tons of replayability as well there. And Literally is going to be Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is giving you, I believe, in the game is giving you 19 new cars, 15 to 19 cars, and with that as well, there's going to be more. Sorry, there's going to be more events in the game, more content. The base game had tons of content, right? From time trials to police time trials, cop races, etc. Tons of content. But with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered is giving you all of the DLCs from the original game. There's going to be extra things in the game, like there's going to be extra. There's even now the ability to customize the car, the color wheel, right? So you can all sorts of colors. You can put different cars. In the game too as well. It's giving you more content, more events. Every event there's a bronze, silver, gold level, right? So you have to try and max out all those levels. One about these GTA episodes from like Vice City, episodes from Liberty City, episodes from Liberty City. It's giving you two new, storylines for the GTA 4. So it's giving you like an alternate perspective. GTA 4, so it's giving you more. And the game is giving you more weapons, more, vehicles. There's a armored, there's more armored vehicles in the game. There's a lot more in terms of customization, more content, more side missions as well. And like the two different storylines, the one is the biker gang. So there's a biker gang, and then there's another one where it's more of like a lone wolf type guy, but he's working like with another big businessman already.